going on, people? It's your boy Killah. Y'all tuned into my video blog, JurbanVoice Blog, episode 69. I'd like to thank each and every one of y'all for showing up and tuning in to the blog, man. It's a lot I want to talk about, so I'm going to cut straight to it, man. For those of you that don't know, a big story developed this week about a lady named Shirley Sherrod. Shirley Sherrod was a lady that lived in Georgia that worked for the USDA and Agricultural Department for the federal government. And she's been put in the middle of a big tug-of-war debate that's going on between the Tea Party and the NAACP. Okay, let me just break it down for you real quick. NAACP is the organization that's for colored people in America. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with what it is. I'm not going to insult your intelligence. And the Tea Party is like, it's not even an organization per se. It's a group of sets of people that feel like they're getting taxed too much, and it's a movement that's taking place. And the NAACP has been going up against the Tea Party because they say that they're racist and they say too many things about President Obama that are unfair, which I agree. I think a lot of us agree that the Tea Party and people in the Tea Party go too far. They seem like they may be racist. But whatever, like, it's not even a surprise. I don't even know why the NAACP, when so many other things that are happening to black people, I don't know why they devote so much energy into them. But anyway, somebody that works with the Tea Party, because they're getting attacked, that said, well, what's the best way to flip it on the NAACP? Because that's how people do, especially white people, and I'm gonna just keep it real. That's how they do now. Since it's such a stigma, and it's illegal to be racist nowadays, what they do, if they're really racist, they flip it on the other person. No, I'm not racist, you're racist. That's the new thing. Flip it on them. So, they take a speech from a woman named Shirley Sherrod that when she was, during her speech, she was giving an excerpt and giving an example on, why she has come as far as far as with dealing with race in this country. And she was saying how she wouldn't help this white farmer and this, that, and the third. Like, I'm going to put it up there so y'all can see exactly what it is. But make a long story short, she was basically giving an explanation on how she could have been racist her whole life because her father was killed by the KKK. And she could have maintained her racist views her whole life. But instead, she thought it'd be a lot better for society and herself if she helped all people. And instead of being racist right along with the people that are racist against her, she thought, I'm going to help all people and try to make equality and try to erase and abolish this racist mentality. And that's what the speech was about. But whoever this person was that worked with the Tea Party that edited it, and what a dumb speech to edit, because when you get the speech in its entire context, you see what it really was, and it's such a beautiful speech and such a beautiful thing she was saying. But they edit it, and they make that one little part that she was saying, and they doctor it to make it seem like she's a racist. And they throw it on the websites, and they throw it on Fox News, and they throw it all over the media to say, oh, this was an NAACP-sponsored event where they had this lady, Shirley Sherrod, speaking on behalf of, black people, and this is how she feels. So it's not just the Tea Party that's racist, they're racist too. This was their intentions. This was their intentions, to put it out there. To cause stir and to make distraction like they always do. I told you in plenty of blogs before. These elite media people, all they do is use racism as a distraction because it's divisive. So what happens? The NAACP, it's their sponsored event, so they have access somewhere. Somebody has access to the entire tape and the entire context. But what does the NAACP do? They say, oh, we denounce her. We go against everything she said, and we think that she should be fired from her job. And this is what I'm here to talk to y'all about today. I'm here to talk about the Tea Party, and the event is unfolding as we speak. So if you want to get more information on it, go to CNN, go to MSNBC, go to Fox News, go anywhere on the internet, and you'll find more about this story. But this is not what I want to talk about. I don't want to take all this time talking about this incident. I want to talk about the lack of unity that we have in this society as black people, as colored people, as urban people, as minorities, whatever you want to call it. There's no unity. Because it's really foolish to me that if it's a sponsored event for your organization, before you go and make a public statement saying that somebody should lose their job, you should find out the full context, because you know you're in a debate against people that play dirty, that don't fight fair. And you're the heads, you're the NAACP, and you don't have the foresight to at least look at something in its full context before you make a public statement against somebody. A 60-year-old woman that father was killed by I'm not sure exactly how old she is, but her father was killed by the KKK, and she could have did anything in her life. She could have been a rebel, Black Panther. She could have been shooting up government buildings and trying to stick it to the man. But she changed that into a life of public service and tried to show people why equality is a lot better than being racism and one-sided. And all this Tea Party thing to me with the NAACP is them trying to stick it to the man. Them trying to say, oh, they racist and we should take down their organization. And it goes back into politics too, because they know that it's an election coming up in November. And also, don't forget your boy Killah Kai Williams, running for office. electkai@gmail.com, sign my petition. But they know what's going on. They know it's election coming up, and they know a lot of people are a part of the Tea Party that are supporting people that support Tea Party ideology. So that's what it's all about, man. It's about engaging in something right before election time. And you know what? I say this. I don't stand against the NAACP. I know it's a lot of great things they do for minorities, especially black people. But I'm going to tell you straight like this, man. There needs to be a lot of changes, yo. A lot of changes. Because anytime you have an organization that does something like they just did yesterday, it shows they don't really, their intentions are not really fully with the people, with equality. They have their agenda that they're going by, and they're not going to let anybody stand in the way of this agenda they have to go against the Tea Party. That's why they denounced her so quick. Because like, oh no, we're not down with her. Because we don't want to mess up our debate that we have with the Tea Party. And if you take the Tea Party down, who wins? If you point out how they're so racist, who wins? Big deal. Yo, honestly, I'm getting tired of this, yo. You know this is a racist society. This country was built on racism. What are you going to do to change that? You point out, oh, you're racist, you're racist, you're racist. What is that doing, yo? What is it doing? I know they're racist. You know they're racist. What are we going to do about it? How's that going to solve anything? How's that going to change anything? Well, it looks weak to the NAACP. I know it came from the top. I know that decision came from the top. Y'all look weak right now. We need more unity. Stop being weak. Stop being afraid because Glenn Beck or Sean Hannity or Bill O'Reilly on Fox News is going to do a story about it and flip it. Now you scared? Who cares, man? If you know you real and you know what you stand on is real, then who cares what they got to say, man? Let them say whatever they want to say. They're biased. The whole Fox News organization is biased. Come on, man. Seriously.